Hey, my name is Aries, and if you don't know, this is my journey to get fit-ish. We recently got an Oculus, and a lot of you wanted to see what I was seeing. So I think we have it figured out, and I'm going to do a couple workouts here, and on that screen right there, you should be able to see what I'm seeing. So stay tuned while I do some boxing and some bat practice, and yeah, just get a workout in that feels good and is fun and is enjoyable. Shower editing, Aries. That's about as good as it got. And I don't have a transition from that to what I do next. So clearly I was very disorganized this week, and please have mercy on me. I am freshly out of the shower. I'm flying by the seat of my pants. And I'm questioning whether I need to start doing more vloggy style videos so that stuff like this doesn't happen anymore, because it makes editing Aries' job so much harder. So here's my fancy cut to yoga.
Inhale, come back to all fours, so nice neutral spine, tabletop position. And exhale, draw the navel up to feel that length in the low back. Good, here we go. Press into the top of the left foot as you extend the right foot out. Press into the right hand as you reach the left hand forward. Here we go. Inhale in, exhale, rounding through the spine. Reel in, contract. Inhale, expand. Reach and stretch. Exhale, contract. Breathe in. With your breath, inhale, spread the fingers, spread the toes, reach and stretch. One last time. Here we go. Navel draws in, contract. After contraction comes the expansion. Inhale, reach it forward. Good, release and switch. Right into it. Inhale, sending right fingertips forward. And exhale. Reel it in. With your breath, inhale, expand. Complete control. And exhale, navel draws in. After practice, reel it in. Stay with it. The mind wants to give up before the body. You got this. Inhale, extend, stretch, and exhale. Hug it in. Squeeze, 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 and release. Beautiful. Knees super wide as the mat. Toes touch, send the hips back. Really keep nice active arms here, so reach the fingertips forward, stretch, 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 and then allow your head and your heart, your shoulders to melt, and for this moment, allow the belly to be soft and movable with your breath.
For years, I have been carrying around clothes thinking I'm going to shrink back into them or, I don't know, enjoy them again at a later date. Right now, I am clearly bigger than most of my attire. And growing up less fortunate or poor, I put a lot of value into how much I spent on a piece of clothing, clothing. Say clothing one more time. I put a lot of value into what I spent on something, and then in turn I end up holding on to it, even though I maybe haven't worn it for years. Which is why my closet currently looks like this. It is absolutely jam-packed with just so much stuff. There is like bins and just, it's so much. I also have an entire dresser full of clothes. I have 2 drawers underneath the bed, and I have just stacks because I get so overwhelmed. So I am going to purge, because realistically, most of the stuff that I'm holding on to shrink back into isn't even in fashion anymore. Anytime that I have gotten back down to a weight where I can wear it, I don't really do it other than to grab like a photo of myself in it to say, hey, I fit back into it. But I don't actually like how I look in it anymore, or I've matured too much to wear it, or whatever the case may be. So why am I holding on to all this stuff? Instead, I am going to shrink down and buy new clothes that make me feel good as I am now. As a almost 36-year-old woman, style changes, desires change, and I want to just have those little moments of being able to celebrate a big loss or a new size by getting something new. So I am going to tackle all of this and I am going to sort through, and we will see what it looks like when I'm done. Okay, so as you can see, the closet is, well, maybe it's still pretty full, but look at all of this. Look at it all. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. And what's funny is like there's certain things that like hold like value because of an event I wore them to. Like I wore this shirt to my younger brother's graduation. So like I think about that memory. Or like this sweater I wore to on a vacation, like a solo travel trip to Iceland, France, and Spain. So like I have these like memories of Iceland, France, and Spain that like I hold in this sweater, but I've literally never worn it since that vacation. And like this shirt, I absolutely love the like look of it, and I always want to wear it, but it has a really high neckline. So every time I put it on, I always feel like I'm choked out. So then I like take it off, and then I just like hang it back up, thinking next time I won't feel like it is absolutely ridiculous. But pulling out so many of these things, like this whole stack is the exact same shirt just in different colors or the same color. There's 2 whites, there's 2 blacks, there's 2 burgundies. And it was the same with like some tank tops over here. I literally would find one piece of item that I felt good in, and then I would buy it in multiple colors because it was like, I suck at fashion. I am not good with it. So this is probably both detrimental and a good idea. But yeah, like some pieces are really hard to let go of, like some of these jackets and whatnot. But I haven't worn them in years, and it's time for fresh. It's time for new. It's time for purge. So that's the start. That's just my closet. There's a dresser and all the bins in there. And then there's still all of my actual dresser and underneath the bed. So I don't know if I have time to do that today, but at least I've started, right? So fresh purge for the new year. So I've done a slight bit more purging. Kind of went through my dresser. Most of that stuff I will wear again, but it's still a little bit too small right now. And then most of the bins are all like workout clothes, and they're mostly Lululemon stuff, and I am not getting rid of Lululemon. I don't care. It's expensive, it's good quality, and I will wear that again, hopefully, if I can get back down to those sizes. So that stuff will stay in the bins for eternity. Also, I realized that this week's video is kind of a dumpster fire. I hope it's a dumpster fire that you haven't been able to look away from, because, I enjoy when you watch me, but also I'm sorry that I'm a dumpster that's on fire. Videos didn't work of the workouts. We'll need to figure out a better way to do it again. And yoga, I am a hot mess. I am not flexible. I can't get into those positions. No transitions between anything. And then just boom, random clothes purging. So that's my life. And if that was my attempt at vlogging, not so good. Like I said, a dumpster, a fire. But I want to thank you for joining me for this blazing flame of trash. There's no way of sugarcoating it. This video sucked, and I am sorry for that. I will try and be better in the future. Thank you for joining me for another one. I appreciate you. Please, please stick around for more. And I will hopefully see you on the next one when I am less flamey. Bye, guys.